How's it going? This is Neil from the Pentatonic Way. Welcome to another edition of How to Solo Over Backing Tracks, where I bring you a new backing track every weekday live without a net and show you how I jam on it using the pentatonic scale, because really it works over everything. So let's check it out. As always, in the descriptions you can find links to the different lessons in the video and to the different demonstrations, because the videos get a little bit long because, you know, I'm teaching and then soloing, then teaching and soloing. You can jump ahead now and just check out the parts you want to check out over and over and again. All right? Before we get into it, I just want to invite you to please, if you enjoy this, just hit that like button. Little thumbs up makes my day. Boink! Thumbs up. Comment. I love to hear from you guys. It's really important. Lets me know if I'm doing the right things or if I can be better. You know, I'm open to constructive feedback, and share it. Please share this out on the web, Reddit, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, wherever you hang out. Please share it. Let people know if you like it. That'd be great. It means a lot more coming from you than from me, you know. And I want to mention our Patreon page, and just thank all my patrons so much. Over there they get all the cheat sheets, they get the Basecamp course, they get a whole bunch of stuff. I built a whole membership area just for them, and I really appreciate them every month. So thank you so much. All right, let's get into it, man. We have a cool track today, Red Hot Chili Peppers style track by Ardemont Studios. He makes all these graphics himself. So cool. We got a little John Frusciante, I think that's who it is, over there. I know they have a couple of guitarists I didn't recognize. They look the same. John Frusciante and Herzog, is that a name? I forget the other guy's name. I'm sorry. But I know Dave Navarro when I see him, and that's not him. So, all right, let's get into a little bit. I'm going to jam on it, and then I'll show you what I was doing. All right? And I'm going to try to pay attention down here. You see these different squares? Ardemont, he likes to put these in there. They're like dynamic indicators. Yellow's chill. Lime green's a little more intense. Dark green's even more intense. White is like, oh my God! And then it goes boom, back to yellow again. So I try to pay attention to those. Usually I'm looking at the chords to make sure I'm playing the right chords and whatnot. So let's see how it goes. It's fast. Whoop. That was cool. Whoop. All right, it's fast. It's only 3 shapes, but they bounce back and forth. So let me show you what I was doing there. Let's start here on the 10th fret first. This is good practice, everybody. All right, so 10th fret, we're going to use this second shape here because the 10th note, that's our D note, right? And we're playing D major. So if we start this shape on the 10th fret, that makes it major. If you want to know why that is, head on to patreon.com, take our base camp course, and it'll all start to make sense. All right. So we have the 10th fret, that's your root, 2nd, 3rd, 5th. Then you got your 6th, root, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, root, 2nd. All right? So that's what we're going to use for our D. Let me just adjust my mic here. I think it's kind of hidden. You can't hear my beautiful voice. All right, hold on a second. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, so that was what we're going to play over our D. Over our A, we're going to play this shape, all right? And that's going to start on the 9th fret. And that's actually the 3rd scale degree of A. So we'll start on the 3rd, 5th, 6th. There's your root. There's the A note. 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, root, 2nd, 3rd, and then you got 5th right there. All right? Cool. Now, for the D minor, which is the sad twin of D major, we're going to go back to this shape here. All right? So we have the 2nd on our D. That's the 2nd shape. But what we're actually playing there is your flat 3, right? So you get flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, another root, flat 3, and then your 4. All right? Cool. So G is our final chord here. And for that one, we're going to play the 5th shape of the pentatonic. That's going to start on the 10th fret. All right, so that's actually the 5th scale degree. So we get the 5, 6, there's your root, there's your G, 2nd, major 3rd, 5th, 6th, root, another root, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th. All right, cool. Hold on, let me fix my headphones. There we go. All right, so let me jam on that. Let me think about which 7-note scale would we work on here? On the bottom strings, we have this right here, right? 10, 12, 10, 12. On the 4th shape that we're using over the A chord, we have, right? So right now, if you add up the notes on the E string, we have this, right? Do we have those? Yeah. So here we have on the G string, we have 10 and 11. Then later we have 10, not 10, 11, 9, 11. Now we have 9 and 12. So what I'm thinking is D Ionian. That's what we can use for any sort of fast licks, right? And then you kind of try to land on something, one of the notes from these pentatonics as they go along, all right? So I'm going to try to do that. see if I succeed. This is good practice. This is my practice time too, so I apologize. I don't know, that didn't work. Cool, it happens so quickly that I get a little confused. So maybe a good thing to do is just to take a small idea and then follow it through the changes, right? Using the shapes. So like something like I was doing before, like or all right. Something like that. It's a tough one. It's deceptively tough. You think it's just, oh, it's just, you know, just some chords. But to do something, it's really nuanced, you know, like you want to, when you hit the D's, you want to hit this note, but then on the A's, you want to hit that note. And then for the B minors, you want to go back to that note. And then for the G's, you want to hit that. Then D, A. You know, it really, if you hit those shapes, you really can hear those chord changes, which are really cool. But they happen quickly. You know, it's not super fast, but it is fast enough that you're like, oh, I hit the wrong note. Oh, I hit the wrong note. Or, I meant to hit this and I hit that. But you get it. You get it. All right, let's check out another spot in the neck where we can play this. Let's do it down at the 5th. Because that's another D, right? Your 5th fret. So in this case, we're going to use this shape, the 5th shape there. Just like before, we were using the G, right? That's the 5th shape. Now we're using the D, so we can use that 5th shape to make a major pentatonic out of that. right? So we use that fifth shape for the D, and then we're going to switch to the second shape for A, and that's going to be here. Root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second. And I guess I should go through the D real quick. That's your fifth scale degree on the fifth fret. So you're 5, 6, root, there's your root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third, fifth, sixth. All right. Then we're to the B minor, and we're going to use that same shape because right here's your B, and this is the fifth shape, so we're playing behind that first shape of the pentatonic that you'd usually play. So in this case, we're starting on the flat 7. There's your root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. There's your root right there. All right, cool. And last but not least is your G major. In this case, we're going to use the third shape here. And that's going to start on the second scale degree. That's the fifth fret. So you get your second, there's your third, fifth, sixth, root, there's your root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third. All right? So I'll try to jam on that. We were doing D Ionian, right? So you can play A Mixolydian right here, or G Lydian. All right, so let me try to jam on that. I'm getting lost. So we got D, A, D, B minor, G. I'm going to come up with some chord voicings here. So. All right, cool. This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to keep practicing this one. I hope you found this enjoyable. See me noodle around. Sometimes these tracks are easy, sometimes not. You know, this is a tough one because it goes back and forth. I think my brain gets caught up, but jamming on it like this, you start creating the phrases in your head because your brain can hear what's supposed to happen, right? Like you're thinking, okay, I want that shape, but then you're actually hearing that note in your head, but you're like, your fingers can't switch in time. But that's the great part about the pentatonics is your brain can really soak it in and kind of intuitively make licks out of it. I know, like, I'll put the guitar down now, I'll do the stuff that I have to do to make this video ready, but in the back of my head, I'm still going, doo-ba-doo-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da, ba-da, or whatever, you know, like I'm making these licks in my head, even away from the guitar. So next time I sit down with this, I'm going to be able to jam on it a little bit better and then step away from it. I'm going to subconsciously come up with more licks. Then I come back to it again, I'll be even better at it. So that's how it kind of works. I never really jammed over this progression before, so I think that's why it's a challenge, which is what I look for when I'm practicing. So, and I hope you do too. And I hope you try it out. Let me know how it goes in the comments. And I will catch you tomorrow with another awesome backing track. So, all right. Keep on picking, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.